Hey Maximizers, welcome to my live. If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer, and I'm a business coach, and I help women build a business that they love. And for today's live, I want to talk a little bit about I want to talk to you if you are scared to start a business, okay? Kinsley came in here with a face mask on. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? And this filter is like way up too high. Let me find one that works. Chaz. Ooh, no. Ooh. Like why? I like peach. Turn it down so. Okay, so sorry, Kinsley came in here with this face mask and I'm like, what? So I want to talk to you if you are scared to start a business. So please let me know what city, what state, what country you are watching from. Again, my name's Crystal and I am a business coach. I have been in business for about 5 years. Actually, Saturday is my 5-year business anniversary. And I want to talk to you if you've been wanting to start a business or you're scared. Or maybe you had a business and it didn't go the way you planned, so you're scared to start again. You're scared to invest in yourself. Hey, Rashandala. You're scared to invest in yourself. You're scared to do anything when it comes to business. So let me know in the comments where you're watching from and let me know, are you scared to start your business? Yes, if you're scared. No, if you're ready. Yes, if you're scared. No, if you're ready. Like, I want to know, are you afraid to start a business? Are you scared that it's going to fail? Are you scared that you don't know what you're doing? Are you scared that no one's going to buy from you? You're scared. I want to talk to you. Hey, Deja, thank you so much for joining. And thank you so much for being vulnerable enough to share that you are scared. Rashondalyn says from Houston, and yes, you are scared. Thank you so much for being vulnerable enough to say that you're scared. And I am live on all of my platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So thank y'all so much for being vulnerable and saying that you're scared. I would love if you feel comfortable enough to share in the comments, what specifically are you scared of? What part scares you the most? And I want to talk about, first off, there'll never be a perfect time for you to start your business. There's always going to be something going on. There's never going to be a great exact moment for you to be like, now's the time to start my business. I promise you. If you wait for the perfect time, it will never come. It will never come. Failing. Okay. One thing about failure is that failing, quote unquote, is also a learning lesson because not everything in life and business is going to go the way that you plan. So the way in which I thought I would have a business and the way that it would go is not the way that it's going. So I could see that as a failure, or I could choose to see that as a lesson for me to pivot. Right? So I think if you define what you want in your heart of hearts, then you really can't fail. Like, my business can never be a failure. Like, I can never fail at business because if I have a plan, I can always pivot. If something doesn't go right, if something doesn't go as planned, I always have the opportunity to change and switch. Deja says, I'm scared to lose money and I'm on a fixed income. Okay. So have you thought about starting a business that doesn't require you to invest as much money up front? And also your mindset. If you have a negative mindset, you are unconsciously inviting negative thoughts, actions, and feelings into your life. So everyone's scared of losing money. But if you want to have a business, if you truly want to have a business, you know that there are going to be some losses. There are going to be things that I pay for that don't work. There's going to be people that I work with that are not going to give me the best results that I desire. There's going to be things that I buy and it's not what I thought it was. So I want you to know there is going to be times where you invest the money and you're not going to get it back. And that's just me being 1000% honest. But also, there's a way for you to start a business. Thank you so much for those roses. There is a way for you to start a business and make money. And the money that you make is the money that you invest. So you personally on a fixed income aren't losing money. Your business is losing money. Does that make sense? So you could start a business that does not require you to invest a lot of money. Rashondalyn says, what people think about what I'm doing. Guess what? What people think don't matter. My coworker used to say, what you eat does not make me go to the bathroom, right? And I know it's easier said than done, but when you think about your life, what you're doing right now, people are already talking bad about you. Okay? Whatchamacallit got in trouble for saying this, and it was Krys, was it who said it? Somebody said it and got in trouble. They crucified Jesus for being a good person. He was feeding people, healing people, and they killed that man. You could be a saint. You could be feeding homeless people, a foster mom taking kids who have nowhere else to go, and guess what? People are always going to find something negative about you. That is just true. That no matter what you do or who you are, you could be the best person on this earth. You could be selfless. You could be giving out all your money. You could be doing everything. And people are still going to think negatively of you. There's always going to be somebody out there that doesn't like you. So embody what you want to do and decide, this is what I'm going to do. And what she says does not affect what I'm going to do. People are always going to find something negative about you. Always. And unfortunately, sometimes it's going to be the people closest to you, like your family and friends who are like, oh, you and your little business. And you're like, this is a serious thing. I've made multiple six figures. This is not a little business, right? It's something big. So you honestly just have to learn that no matter what you do, people are going to have your name in their mouth. You good? So you have to decide, Rashonda Lynn, are you ready to start the business? Are you ready to be committed to yourself and to your business to do what it takes to get to where you want to go? Right? Are you ready to do what it takes to get to where you want to go? Are you ready to invest the time, the energy, and money to get to where you wanted to go? And that's a completely personal choice. Some people want to start a business and they never, ever, ever do it. One thing that I want to say to you is do it scared. If you listen to the stories of some of the biggest founders and business owners and tech gurus, they were all scared. They all didn't know if it was going to work out, and no one knows. But you had to have a level of faith and belief in yourself and almost a level of delusion to be like, no matter what, I'm going to be great. No matter what, my business is going to flourish. Now, it may take me a while to get to where I want, but no matter what, I am going to get what I want. My business is going to be great. An affirmation my coach always says is, I always get what I want. I always get what I want. Now, I want $1 million. I want $1 million business. Now, I'm not going to get it today, August 15th, 2023, but I'm going to have $1 million business. I'm going to make $1 million in a year. Right now, I'm just putting in the steps. I had my first six-figure year. Now let's see if we can do $250,000 in a year. Then we go to $500,000. Then we go to $750,000. Then we go to $1 million. So you have the power to decide what you want in your life, and then you take massive action towards it. So you're going to do it scared. Okay? You're going to start before you're ready to do it. And the best part, once you start your business, you're going to be able to make pivots to be like, all right, I thought my path was going to be this way. I thought I was going to be the world's premier coupon coach, traveling around the world, teaching all these coupon classes. But honestly, what I feel in my heart, what God put in my heart, the direction that I'm going in, I'm meant to help women start businesses from scratch. That's like it got chills just thinking about it. I'm meant to help women in a unique space who feel stuck, who feel like they just can't do it, who feel like everyone's going to be laughing at them, who feel like they're going to lose a crap ton of money. This is who I'm called to help. If you are ready to start the business, make sure you are following me. I have a brand new YouTube channel launching on August 20th, which is Sunday. I have a ridiculous amount of business content coming for you. But even sooner than that, right now, it's my 5-year anniversary. Krys the Maximizer turns 5 years on Saturday, August 19th. My life completely changed on August 19th, 2018, when I pressed upload on that YouTube channel. What I thought I was doing is not what I'm doing today. It's actually a little bit better than that. So in honor of my 5-year anniversary, I have an amazing bundle to help you get unstuck. Thank you so much. I have a bundle to help you get unstuck. It's 5 tips to start your online business. It's a 25-minute mini training that you can watch immediately. There's a 2-page workbook because in the training, I list out a bunch of questions for you to ask yourself to help you start that business. And I list out a bunch of websites that you can use to get your business started for free or less than $100. And then the third part of the bundle is a live Zoom Q&A with me on August 22nd, where you can ask me all of your business questions. So you get all 3 of those things in the bundle for just $15.55 in honor of my anniversary. So the price of this is going to be increasing soon. So if I was you, if you need help with starting your business and you're ready to do this and you're committed, then this is for you. So you can go to my website right now, krysthemaximizer.com, and click on Anniversary Bundle. It's linked in my bio on TikTok and on Instagram. Once you sign up, you get your name on the Wall of Fame. I'm going to drop the link again here on YouTube. But this is the way for you to get started and get unstuck. You invest an amount of money. It's a small amount. I wanted it to be an easy amount of money. This bundle, regular price is $50. The regular price of a bundle like this will be $50 or more. So I'm giving it to you for $15.55 for my anniversary because I want to help you. I want you to get unstuck. I want to be able to answer all of your business questions. And then we can talk about working together further to help you fully develop and grow your business. But if you are scared, it's okay. It's all right. And it's normal to have a healthy amount of fear. Also, if you've never done something before, it's scary. When we were learning how to ride a bike, it was scary because we never rode a bike before. We were scared. I was scared of falling down, scraping my knees, driving my bike into the road and getting hit by a daggone car, falling on my face. We were terrified. After a few days of falling, we got it. I learned how to ride a bike when I was like 5 years old, and I can still ride a bike today. I didn't ride a bike in years. We bought bikes, I think in January or December, got on that bike and just rode it. No issues. Taught Kinsley how to ride a bike. So when you start a lot of things, you're going to be scared. When I started college, I was scared. I knew I wanted a degree. I knew I wanted to be in college. I knew I was in the right place, but I was scared out of my mind. But I did it anyway, and I did it scared. I got a 4-year degree, and I had an amazing college experience. I got to do some things that I didn't even think I was going to be able to do. I grew up. I became myself. I learned so much about me going to college. Okay. When I started Krys the Maximizer, okay, and I uploaded that YouTube video, I was scared out of my mind. But I knew, I said, I just need to start. I want to give myself a year. And in a year, I want to get 1,000 subscribers. And I want to get 4,000 hours of watch time so YouTube can start paying me. I'm going to show up. I'm going to make the videos. I'm going to engage with my audience. This is what I want to do. Thank you so much for that gift. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I showed up and I posted a video to YouTube almost every single day in the first year. I was responding to comments. I was going live and answering questions. I had 1,000 subscribers in like 90 days. 1,000. I started in August, September, October. I had 1,000 subscribers. I got my first check from YouTube in January 2019. I started August 2018. They let me know in November that I was eligible for monetization. I was monetized the second half of December, and I made $342 in like 14 days. Got my first check in January. I was like, y'all gonna pay me to teach people how to coupon? That was it. That changed my life. So uploading those videos in the early days with no thumbnail, with no lighting, with no microphone, with my face being this close to the daggone camera, okay? Long videos, y'all. My first videos, 30 and 40 minutes in CVS couponing, showing them every single daggone detail. I was scared. I literally thought my mother was going to be the only one to watch the videos. And I know she watched them videos so many daggone times in the first days. I thought it was only going to be my mother and my little aunties watching the videos. Okay. People actually watched. When I invested in my business coach, her program was regular price, $7,500 for 6 months. And it was on sale because I was at an in-person event for $6,000. She was like, oh, the payments are $1,000 per month. I almost pooped my pants. The only things in my life that I paid $1,000 for was college, rent. I'm trying to think what else. College, rent, down payment on my car was the only time I could think that I had to pay thousands of dollars at once. And at that time, if we being real, my rent was $1,050. So you basically want me to pay you my rent to learn business? But in that moment, I knew I did not know how to run an online business. She has proof that she has made millions of dollars online. Her clients were there and they all were making hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. She had a couple $1 million clients there. So if she can do it, her clients can do it. I scraped up that first $1,000 and I said, sweet baby Jesus, I have no idea how I'm gonna make the next 1,000. I didn't tell nobody how much that investment was because I was like, these people gonna think I'm crazy. And I had bought courses before. I even paid $1,400 to go to an in-person event. But that was a 5-day, one-time in-person event with lunch included, sessions all damn day for 4 days. So going to a conference, okay, $1,500 is not that bad. All these guest speakers, lunch, it was worth it. But to pay $6,000 for 6 months? So I said, Jesus, I'm going to scrape up this $1,000 that I should not probably be giving them this lady, that I should probably save for my bills. But I'm going to pay it. And I'm telling you, I'm going to show up to every call. I'm going to read every book. I'm going to listen to every training. I'm going to do everything this woman says. Because I got to make my money back. I need my first 1,000 back and I got to make the second 1,000. So what I learned from her during the in-person event, I went to a 3-day in-person event and I paid $500 for that for VIP. So I paid $500 for 3 days. Okay. What I learned at that 3-day event, I immediately implemented. And I had a almost $3,000 Black Friday. Before that, I had only made $1,000 selling a course. I was making a couple $100 a month selling my little $5 membership. I made almost $3,000 in 10 days. And I was like, well, she was right. I implemented what she said. I increased my prices. I changed my structure. And I made close to $3,000 literally 2 or 3 weeks after I was at that event. Probably 2 weeks. I implemented those changes so fast and I made $3,000. So I made my 1,000. I made the 1,000 I need to pay in December. And I had another 1,000 that I split 500 for my future months. But I was scared out of my mind to invest the money. But I knew that I had to do the work to get the results that I desired. I listened and I did what she said. So you have to start where you are and you have to start with what you have. You have to start messy and you have to believe that if you truly desire to start the business and you're truly committed to it, you can do it. And yes, that first investment is hard as hell. That first investment, oh my goodness. And like I said, I had paid for a conference. I had never paid for one-on-one coaching. I was in a mastermind before. That mastermind was only $600 I was in. But I had never paid for one-on-one coaching or like a group coaching program that was over $1,000 because the other one I did was like $600. But I'm saying all this to say I was scared. Last year, I made over $100,000 in 2022. It took me 3 years. I don't count 2018 because I didn't make no money in 2018. But 2019, 2020, 2021, I think I did like 50, 80, 85-ish. And then last year, 6 figures in 2022. And I was like, Imagine if I never would have started. I'm going to tell y'all something else. I started Krys the Maximizer as a side hustle. I was scared to start the YouTube channel. I was scared at what my coworkers would think because I had a 9-to-5. I was scared of all the things. Do you know that 1 year later, on my 1-year YouTube anniversary, I think at that point I had close to 20,000 subscribers. I had just hit 1 million views on my channel overall. I literally got fired from my 9-to-5 on my 1-year YouTube anniversary. Had I not started my YouTube channel, I would have had to go and get a 9-to-5 and be laid off 6 months later because COVID happened 6 months later. Literally. I got fired in August. The world shut down in March. 6 months. September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Okay, 7, but you know what I mean. Basically, 6 months later, everybody that I work with got laid off. Had I not started Krys the Maximizer, I would have had to go get another 9-to-5 that I would have got laid off from in 6 months because I was a recruiter. Nobody was going to work in the industry that I was in. They sent everybody to work from home. They weren't hiring anybody. So whatever recruiter job I would have had, my ass would have been laid off. And only being there 6 months, I wouldn't have had no vacation or nothing to tap into. So I'm saying all that to say, start the business now. Start before you're ready. And starting a business, y'all, it doesn't mean that you decide today that you're starting a business and tomorrow you start selling your cookies. Tomorrow you start selling your lipstick. Tomorrow you start selling your classes. No, it's going to take you a few weeks, maybe a few months to actually start selling. But you can start doing the background work right now, the research, formulating your products, deciding on your business name, figuring out what social media you're going to be on, building your audience. I didn't sell my own stuff on Krys the Maximizer for 8 months. I just built my audience for 8 months. I'm not telling you to do 8 months, but at least 2. Build up your audience so you have someone to sell to. So you doing research isn't scary. You researching the industry that you want a business in is not scary. You looking to see what other people are offering, that's not scary. That doesn't hurt you. If you want to start selling sweet treats in your area and you just start researching bakeries in your area, people who make cookies, candies, cupcakes, cake pops in your area to see what's in your area, that's not scary. You're doing market research. You're looking around to see what everyone else offers, and then looking to see what everyone else offers will allow you to see, well, dang, they offer this, they offer this, they offer that. No one's doing cake pops. No one's doing custom cookies. No one's doing macaroons. I'm going to do those. I can bake all of those, and I can do these ones great. So that way, I will stand out in the market. That may take you a couple of weeks. Then you start formulating your flavors and stuff. Then you got to try them out before you start selling them. You got to make your friends and family eat all your burnt up cookies and stuff before you can sell them to the market. So I want you to realize that if you decide today to start the business, it doesn't mean that you're going to be selling tomorrow. It doesn't mean that you have to spend $1,000, $5,000 on a website. No, it means that you're committed to the business and you're going to start doing the work. And the work starts with research, deciding, and planning. So I want to encourage you, start the business. Once you start, you can make tweaks. So if I would have waited until I knew everything about YouTube, I probably never would have started the YouTube channel, or I would have waited till COVID when I was sitting at home laid off to start the YouTube channel. Okay. I would have brought a course and did everything. But every week that I uploaded, I learned something new. I knew I needed a thumbnail. I knew I needed to optimize my captions, my titles, excuse me. I needed to put something in the description box. I needed some sort of end screen. I needed to tell people to subscribe. I needed to get people on an email list. I didn't know about an email list until long after I started the YouTube channel. But every week I learned something and my channel progressively got better. But I could not have learned just buying a YouTube course and just being like, I'm going to just watch the course. And when I'm ready, I'm just going to do it. No, start before you feel ready. And starting is literally you just deciding and creating a plan. Hold on. What's wrong?
What?
What's wrong? You put your clothes on? Put lotion on? Okay. Put that stuff in your bed. Sorry about that. Kinsley. So, start the business. If you want help, I have a very affordable way to help you. This is the most affordable way you're going to be able to work with me. And I'm not just saying that, it's the truth. My business coaching is not cheap, okay? But in honor of my 5-year anniversary, if you are ready to start your business, I have a bundle that includes 3 things. Number 1 is a training on 5 tips to start your online business. And there's actually 6 of them, but 5 tips to start your online business. It's 25 minutes. There's a second thing is a 2-page workbook. The workbook gives you all the questions that you need to ask yourself and all the websites that I share, that most of them, pretty much all of them, are free for you to use to start your business. And third of all, the best part of the bundle, you get a Zoom Q&A session with me to basically pick my brain, get coached by me, and ask me all the business questions that you have. That's happening on August 22nd. It's on Zoom, and everyone will have the opportunity to unmute themselves, have a conversation with me, and ask your business questions. You can get the whole bundle for $15.55. And yes, I will be sharing how you can continue to work with me outside of the bundle. Okay. So if you want to get the bundle, go to KrysTheMaximizer.com, click the link in my bio, and go and get the bundle. It will never be this cheap again. The regular price of a bundle like this would start at $50. So it will be somewhere between $50 and $99. I'm giving it to you for $15, less than 2 trips to Starbucks. Okay. Because I want to help you get started. I want you to have some steps to take. I want you to have some skin in the game. When you pay attention. You can listen to me on this live all you want. You may or you may not implement what I'm sharing with you. But when you swipe your credit card, when you put that PayPal information in and money leaves your bank account, you are going to show up. Like when I paid her that $1,000, there was times I was in a group coaching program. I didn't even do one-on-one. And in her program, we had coaching calls with her, and then we had coaching calls with her co-coaches, like her support coaches. And there was 2 support coaches on every call. There was times where there was two support coaches and Crystal. And I stayed on there for the whole hour. I asked them questions. I picked their brain. When I tell you, I literally got my money's worth and then some. I wasn't playing. I paid how much? $6,000? Let me show up at every call with bells on. I don't care if I was in the car, on the beach. The only calls I missed, and I think I missed 2 in the whole 6 months, is because I was physically on a plane and I couldn't change that. Everything else, I will pay for the workbook. Man, you don't have to pay, but if you want to, I will take your money. Go click the link and go pay. Go click the link and go play. If you want the workbook, go right ahead. Click the link and pay. I will take your money. But I got all my money's worth. I did everything in that program because when you pay attention. And yes, I'll charge my mother. My mother's in my coaching program. I did give her a discount, but she paid to be in my coaching program. And if she want to pay for the workbook, go ahead, Kern. Pay for the workbook. I ain't going to hold you back. Are there any questions about being scared and starting your business? Are there any questions? Any questions? Make sure y'all get that bundle because the price is going to go up. But are there any questions about being scared and starting your business? Is there anything I can answer for you? This was great. I feel super empowered. If you've been following me on Instagram and watching my stories, then you'll know that I am Bring Me One Week. Oh my gosh. It's not a book, Ma. It's not a physical book. It's an electronic book. You don't need it. Don't buy it. It's an electronic book. It's not a physical book. But if you've been watching my stories on Instagram, and if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, watch my stories. I filmed all of my content for my new YouTube channel that launches on August 20th in the past 2 days. Yesterday, I filmed 10 videos. Today, I filmed 6 videos. So all of my content for August for my new YouTube channel that launches on Sunday is finally done. Done. I'm going to be posting so many business tips. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. How did you respond to your family and friends when they doubted you? Okay, so let me tell you this. Gratefully, and I mean this in the most sincere way, graciously, anyone who's doubted me and my family hasn't said it to me and said it to my face. My nuclear family, my mother, my aunts, my father, my sister, my spouse, my kid, hell, even my kid's father, everyone has been so supportive of me. So unfortunately, I do not have the personal experience of people saying that my business is not going to work. Like, my family, no matter what I do, will support me. Like, I can come up with a crazy idea and my mother would be like, okay, Krys, like, whatever you say, I'll be here. And if it goes bad, she'll be there for me. But she's going to let me go ahead and do what I'm going to do. And if it don't go so bad, she's going to be right there like, come on back. Let's figure out the next thing. So unfortunately, I've never had that. Unfortunately, personally, I haven't had that. Now, outer rim people talking crap, co-workers talking crap, this is so easier said than done, but literally ignore them. Unless they have given me money to start the business, which no one has given me money to like start Krys the Maximizer. I literally started it for free, okay? They don't have an opinion. Their opinion doesn't matter. Their opinion doesn't matter. So when your friends and your family doubt you, you find friends, and I just recorded a video like this. I said, find your tribe. So you go to the business Facebook groups and you find women. You join a group coaching program and you find women who are doing what you're doing. You find other women who are starting a business. My biz bestie, I found her in a group coaching program. Me and her talk all the time. My business coach, if I have questions, I talk to her. So the people who are doubting you, they cannot see your vision and they never will. And as much as my mother wants to support me, she can never promote Krys the Maximizer like me. It can't be me. And vice versa. I can't promote her business like her because only she knows the ins and outs of everything. But I can be there to support her. My opinion of if she's going to sink or fail should not affect the work that she's doing because I'm not doing it. So I would encourage you to ignore them and put yourself around positive people. Now, if it's people that you don't have to see, like if they don't live in the house with you, forget them. If they live in the house with you, separate yourself when you're working on your business and don't talk to them about your business. You can't talk to them about everything in your business. You don't want them to know. Tell them all the good stuff, but don't you dare tell them anything bad. Don't ask them for advice, what they think, nothing. If they already are doubting you, you don't give them the opportunity. I started, but no one get my free offer. Okay, so that means you probably need some work on your offer, some work on your messaging. So if you want to get some of your questions answered, to talk about your free offer, to talk about how you're promoting, to talk about your social media, would love to help you. The bundle can definitely help you if you already have a business and you just want to talk to a business coach who's made money using social media. Definitely snag the bundle. It's like $15 for a group coaching call with me. My group coaching program is $2,000 for the year. $2,000 for the year. So the way I run that coaching call is how I'm going to run this bundle call. So if you're interested in learning from me and asking me some questions and picking my brain, $15 is the cheapest that you're going to be able to pick my brain. So I could definitely help you shine some light on potentially why your offer is not being used, even though it's free. And sometimes just because something's free, if you don't market it right, no one's going to quote unquote buy it. No one's going to get it if you're not marketing it correctly. So for those doubters, for those haters, you ignore them, you don't feed them, and you just show them the greatness that is within you. Okay? Be around the positive people. If you don't have to be around them, don't be around them. Forget them. Okay? Any other questions? And if someone says something to your face, say, that's your opinion, but I don't want to hear it anymore. If you don't have anything positive to say about me and what I'm doing, I will prefer us not to talk about it. If you don't have anything positive and nice to talk to me about, I prefer that we don't talk about this subject. It's not good for my mental health to be listening to you talk negative about me and my business that you know nothing about. Okay? Whew. Any other questions? Do not let them haters get you down. Okay? So again, if you're interested in starting your business and getting some support, she's the best coach ever. Thank you, Kern. Then make sure you go snag that anniversary business bundle right on KristenMaximizer.com. It's $15.55 for a mini training, a workbook, and for the Zoom Q&A happening on August 22nd. Do I have a fear of going live? Absolutely not. Now, I'm a different person. I'm an extrovert. I love talking. The fact that I get paid to talk, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. I've always talked. I can talk to strangers. I can talk in front of a group of people. I never have a fear of talking. Because technically, I'm live right now, but I'm in a room talking to myself. Yes, people are watching me. People are watching me. Okay? But I'm in a room talking to myself. Right? So, I've never been scared. Going live actually lights me up. This gives me energy. This makes me excited because people are watching, people are commenting, people are liking, you're asking me questions. So I personally don't have a fear. But when you think about it, you're just having a conversation. And if the live is terrible, you can delete it. You can just delete it. But it probably won't be. It probably won't be. If I stumble over my words, oh well. Sometimes my brain thinks faster than I can speak. And most humans understand that. If I say something wrong, I can correct myself. I'm not talking about anything that is egregious anyway, but I get to show up and be myself, which is even more fun. Okay? So I don't have a fear of talking in front of people. Now I have my biz bestie who's an introvert, and she's not fearful of talking in front of people. It just sucks like the energy out of her. She needs to recharge and she can't take a lot of stimuli. But she shows up live. She goes in her stories. She creates videos. Love you too, Kern. And she does all of it. And she helps introverts who are scared of going live. Because in actuality, I'm in a room talking to myself and y'all listening. So I've never had that fear. I've always been the spokesperson. I will get up and talk last minute. All that. All that. We can definitely, if we were to work together, we can definitely talk about strategies and things for you to do to help you overcome it. But it's just doing it in small spurts, practicing it, going live, but not in front of people, but you just getting comfortable talking. Because I will literally, like right now, this was unscheduled. I knew I was going to go live at some point. I did not have a topic until 3 minutes before I was like, okay, let me go live. I finished recording my videos. I finished my coaching call and I was like, okay, I'm going to go live. I thought of a topic. I wrote down some talking points and then I went live. Whereas my biz bestie, when she goes live, sis got hella notes, but that is her personality. And she also is super intentional. I love to talk. So I can take 3 talking points and I've been talking to y'all for 39 damn minutes off 3 talking spurts. And she will do 15-minute lives and give you all the talking points in 15 minutes. You can do that. You don't have to be like me. No, I will sit on live for 2 hours because I love it. I get my energy from this. Even though y'all not talking back to me, this is like energizing me. Like this, after I go live or I have a coaching call, I want to do more work. But you always are prepared. So what I teach my clients, if you are going live, you have talking points. I'm still scared, but I'm doing it. Yes, you've done a couple lives, but you do mostly like pre-recorded videos. My mother's in my coaching program, and I just showed them my content calendar. So I have a Google Doc that's like 60 pages long of all my live notes. So every time I go live, I have talking points. Even though I like to talk, I would say 85% of my lives I have notes. Like I even have sticky notes. I don't know if I threw them away because trash day was the other day. Let me see. Look, I had one sticky note. The other day I did the live on tips to use Instagram. Look, here's my notes. I didn't put them in my Google Doc like I usually do. I just picked up a sticky note and I wrote them down. So I love to talk. I don't have another one down there, I think. I love to talk, but I always am prepared with some topics, some notes, right? So you just got to be prepared. You just got to be prepared. And that's whether you're doing a live video or pre-recorded video. I have notes for both. I just showed my group coaching program, the Side Hustle Society. I just showed them my content plan and how, stop it, Kern. I just showed them my whole content, like what I do and how I plan out all my videos, how I plan out my podcast, how I plan out my lives. We always have some talking points. Okay? So you can come up with your 3 talking points and you go live. If no one comes on your live, that's fine. Pretend someone's on there. Have some frequently asked questions, answer those questions. And then if you're doing a live on Instagram, save the live for later. People will watch the replay. They won't know if someone was on their live or not. So, yeah, but you're not supposed to sell on somebody else's post. It's not nice, even if it is me. But it's not like good etiquette unless somebody asks the question and you have something that can help them. You just posting it because your people ain't in here. You feel me? I feel like I had a personal session. See? Well, I would love to have you in the bundle, and then we can actually have a conversation on Zoom. Snag the bundle. You can bring more questions. You can watch the training. You can implement, and then you can bring your questions. Absolutely not. You wouldn't come? So if you are afraid to get help, how are you going to start? You don't have to turn your camera on. You don't have to turn your camera on if you don't want to. But you gotta be able to get the help. You gotta get the help. Okay. Any other questions before I go? The link's in my bio for you to join the bundle. It's only $15.55. That's it. That's all. Price will be increasing this weekend. So if you want to get the bundle before the price goes up, go ahead and snag it. You're going to get my mini training, 5 tips to start. It's okay, Ma. 5 tips to start your online business. Oh, no, that's my mother. She don't know. She's just trying to promote her business. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. It's just my mother. She don't know. She's older, so we're going to give her a pass. But I got to teach her because you don't want to do that on somebody else's live because then people will block you and ban you. But if someone asked for it, then absolutely. But you can grab the bundle. It is $15.55. You get the mini training, you get the workbook, and you get the Zoom Q&A on August 22nd. Okay? I'm going to go because we're supposed to be watching the Mario movie. I think the Mario movie is going to be watching us because we're all going to be asleep. All right. So y'all have a good night. I won't be live tomorrow because I'm going to Tampa to see Beyonce. I don't got tickets, so I'm being delusional. So we're either going to be in the parking lot or we're going to snag some $50 nosebleeds, Lord willing. Otherwise, we'll be in the parking lot dancing to Beyonce. So I won't be live tomorrow. So I will see y'all on Thursday. You all have a great night, and I'll see you Thursday. Bye.